Please mute this video but do not skip it. This is just an imaginary story, so please do not take it seriously. It has nothing related to reality. If anyone feels uncomfortable, then please skip. After the breathtaking rehearsal of Taekook and Junko, Jimin tried to convince BSR to replace Yona with Junko. But the old man knew better that Yona's father will make his life hell if he even thinks about it. Jimin even talked to Jungkook, but Jungkook was adamant enough to refuse him, saying that he can help Yuna if she wants, but he will not act. Though Jungkook wanted to help Yuna genuinely, but Yuna cannot digest Jungkook's behavior towards her, so she decided to give it back to Jungkook on the annual day. Her week plan was ready to insult Jungkook in front of the whole college. Annual day. In the green room, everyone was ready to rock the stage. Though Jimin could not convince Jungkook to play here, but he was happy to play the role of his uncle named the person who mixed in his food to her. Jimin came into Tai's room to wish him all the best. Jimin, all the best, Tai. I know you will make people go crazy for you, Tai. All the best to you too, Jimin. Jimin excitedly. Thank you, bro. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to Yona, then clicking his tongue. I mean here. Tai giving Jungkook an your impossible look. In Bunny's company, you have lost your mind too. Jimin, oh, I was kidding, Tai. Anyways, I do not need to. She is already half dead. With phone. Shut up, Jimin. Jimin was about to reply when his sir called him, so he went there, leaving Tai behind. All were busy with the last minute preparation, but Yuna was ready with her plan against Jungkook. Yuna looked at the water bottle which was kept near Jungkook's belongings as Jungkook was busy helping others with costumes and makeup. She had a creepy smile on her face. She took a small pause from her bag and said in her mind, Yuna, smiling gleefully, Dear Junko, when you will drink this special water, you will end up embarrassing yourself in front of the whole college. Yuna, all I have to do is mix this in your water and make sure you drink it. Then it will be too much of entertainment. All the curtain raised, Junko beautifully portrayed Ranja in every scene, from his introduction scene to scene where he leaves his native land to find his lab. It was all mesmerizing. And then came the scene where Ranja will meet his hero. I was little nervous because of Jonas overreacting, but little did he know that what he was about to witness. Taeyong, finally I will see her whom I was waiting for. He called out for her. Taeyong, here, oh my love, where are you? And there he makes her empty. As Yuna entered, Tai was looking at her disbelief. Matter, then confused. What happened to her? Why is she dancing? That too like she is possessed by some kind of evil spirit. Yuna was walking to stage while jumping between her steps with her head spinning from left to right, then right is left, but some other hair loosened from her head or on her face, making her look like a proper witch. I was not alone who was in shock. Jungkook with the whole team was looking at her in horror, and BSR was about close to get a heart attack while the audience was laughing out loud. And obvious to all of this, Yuna at the center of the stage was singing on a special song in her not so sweet voice with some weird steps to dance on her own song. It is very sad. These days she is very mad. She doesn't eat or drink, and it's difficult to cry for her. She is so burnt in the flame of love. It's tough to go to heaven. Her situation is very sad. These days she is very mad. It is very sad. Junko, almost panicking. This witch is literally behaving like a witch. What happened to her now? Some moments ago, she was absolutely fine. Yoongi and Jimin was holding VSR as he was about to get unconscious, seeing Yuna running, ruining his play. Everyone is in deep shock. Expect one person, Jimin. He was smacking Jimin in his mind. You dare to give Jungkook's daughter? Now pay off your deeds. Flashback. While Yuna mixed some powder from her paws to Jungkook's water bottle without coming into anyone's notice, little did she know that one pair of eyes were watching her. It was Jimin. Jimin, what the hell is she doing? Then realizing that what her plans are, Jimin was humming in anger. Jimin, you are gone. No one can even touch Jimin's best friend and would be brother-in-law until Jimin is alive. Yuna escaped from there when she saw Jungkook. Jungkook came there to drink water when Jimin with a jerk snatched the bottle from his hand. Jungkook was blinking his eyes in confusion. Junko, what the hell was that? Jimin, what? I was feeling thirsty, so Jungkook rolled his eyes in irritation. Jungkook, you know what? There are two mental cases in your family. One is your long-haired brother, and other one is you. Jimin, I need this bottle. Bye. Without waiting for Jungkook's reply, he stormed out, leaving behind a super confused Jungkook. Jimin did exactly what was needed. He replaced the bottle with Yuna's bottle. Flashback ends. Jimin, in his mind, tit for tat, Yuna, recovered quickly from his shock so that he can control the situation. At least he can try. Here, I am here. Stop singing. Someone from the audience. This here is alcoholic. Yuna finally looked at him, displaying her teeth. She said, Yuna, Tai baby. Taeyong, oh shit. I said under his breath when he saw Yuna charging towards him with trembling footsteps with an extraordinary idea stuck in Jungkook's mind. Jungkook looked at Jimin and gestured him something through his eyes. Jimin nodded. Yuna came to Tae and said in full excitement, Yuna, baby, you like my song? Ty was closing his eyes in defeat. He didn't know how to react or what to say. He was about to say something when Yona entered the stage. Jimin, shameless, you still have guts to meet your lover, hiding him in all of us. They looked at Jimin in confusion. What the hell he was doing? Jimin winks at him, gesturing him to play alone. Yona was in her full mood. She was started laughing and said, Yona with a pout, Hey, baby, who is this uncle? Why is he scolding me? Jimin, in his mind, it would have been better if I would have given you Jen instead of this, you mad woman. Jimin, when you started drinking CC Kulta, I was looking at Jimin as if he was a ghost. He asked Jimin in a low voice, Taeyong, what the hell you are saying, Jimin? Jimin in a low voice, trying to handle the situation, bro. Looking at the crowd who was laughing at them, I realized that this play cannot be normal anymore. Jimin was trying to hold Yona so that he can take her backstage, but Yona was not, just laughing and giving flying kisses to the crowd. Looking at the situation, and she decided to interfere. Jimin was pulling Yona while Yona was holding his arm tightly and was saying, Yona, I am not going with you, creepy uncle. Baby, tell him na. That in his mind, firstly, she is influenced by some kind of, and secondly, her English. Oh, Fiona, die to Jimin. Uncle, here is mine. Only I will take her. He winked at Jimin, indicating him that he will take her to backstage. But Yona saw this and screamed louder. Yana, no, I am not going anywhere. Saying so, she sat on the stage like an adamant child and mm, started singing. I in a low voice to Jimin. Oh God, now what? Jimin was about to say something when someone says, Here I have came on look into the direction of that voice. Find a small man. No, he was just like a teenager boy wearing kurta pajama and a cap on his head. Taemin could not recognize him until he came little closer. Jimin was still in confusion. Who is this boy? But I was looking at him from tip to toe. Then suddenly I started smiling. No, he was laughing at the small man. The small man came close to Tae and smacked him on the back of his head. Tae, oh, you crazy, the boy said in a low voice which only Taemin can hear. I am trying to help you out and you are laughing at me. Donkey Kim Tae, by here is those odd. Jimin's eyes great wide in shock. That boy knows none other than Junko. Mind what kind of drama it is. Oh God. Someone from crowd said in a mocking style. Hey, whose child is this? Jungkook was furious. Look at the man in the crowd. His own glare was enough to make him silent. They whispered in his ear. They know what to do. Our play is. Jungkook replied in equally low tone. All thanks to your wish. Anyway, now we have to carry on. We cannot run away. They how to do. We will do the things we are expert in fighting with each other. They look at Jungkook in confusion and Jungkook nodded positively, gesturing him that it's show time. Jungkook looking at Tae. Wait, stop seeking. Stay away from her. She is mine. Tae, here is mine only. First you grow up, kid. Jungkook, I am his would-be husband. She is mine. At this statement, looked at Jungkook. She stood up and winked at Jungkook. Jungkook's eyes glowed in fear when Yuna, pouting her lips, tried to kiss Jungkook. Yuna, my husband is so cute. Taemin, along with the crowd, could not control their laugh. Jungkook held Yuna by her shoulder to keep her lips away from himself. Jungkook, here, control. All this can be done after marriage. The crowd again burst out laughing at the statement. Some stated Yuna was still trying to be close to Junko. She was not leaving him. Tae in his mind, what a great chemistry. Both have the best. There should be shipping name for them. Yonko would be nice. Jungmin to save Jungkook from Yona. Jimin, hit son, what the hell are you doing in your drunken state? Leave that boy, poor boy. I was still enjoying the scenario of Yona and Jungkook. Jungkook looked at him fiercely, indicating him to control his friend, or otherwise he will definitely kill Yona. Taeyong, here, leave him. Yona, no way. He's so cute, just like a cocoa pie. I'm feeling like I will eat it up. Junko, you mad woman, leave me. I do not wanna marry you. Jimin got an idea. He took one of the floor from the table and hit it hard on the back of Yona's head. Yona finally got unconscious, leaving Junko, while he crowded again. Time, Jimin. What was that? Junko. Thank you, Jimin. You just saved me from this wish. All three of them looked at Yona, who was lying on floor, unconscious. A weird idea came to Tai's mind, and he said to the crowd, Time. So you guys have seen alcohol consumption is injurious to health as well as love stories. Time If he was not an alcoholic, our story would be ended differently. To convey this message, we gave this twist in our play. We hope you have enjoyed it truly, and with that, our play comes to end. The crowd cheered and clapped for them, and the curtain fell down again. Jungkook said with a sigh, in real life, we just saved ourselves. I mean, in your nation, absolutely.